Then I go to my brother. Talk about it. Yeah. I said, brother, help me, please. Yeah. But she just keeps on knocking me. Knocking me down. So, yeah. So, welcome everyone. So I'm going to be doing a reading on Maleah Davis, right? Somebody inboxed me yesterday and was like, hey, you know, I would like for you to help in any shape or form that you can. For some reason, I just want to help this little girl. So I've been hearing a lot of things. Well, I haven't been hearing a lot of things about her, but I've been getting signs to do a reading. So here we are. I feel like there's still an investigation. I do want to say thank you to my apprentice, Tiffany. Tiffany. Thank you, Tiffany. Okay? Because I feel like we accomplished something today. Okay, so first things first, I do want to ask about Maleah's childhood. How did she grow up? How was her childhood like? Okay, so we're gonna go into that. All right. When I tap into her energy, I get a kid that's very tired. Okay, I'm getting like I'm tired. Okay. Let's see. How was her childhood like? Okay. I feel like she was very outspoken. Let me say something. When you see kids, right? I'm not saying all the kids are like this, but when you see children, behaviors start to change. And it changes from them being quiet, or it just changes sporadically. Okay, something just changes about the child. Something is wrong. Okay, I just feel like this girl, maybe she has an air sign, a Charlie Aquarius, Gemini. I don't know her birthday. I don't really know much about her. I just know she's from Houston, Texas, I believe. Okay, you have here the King of Wands. I feel like her childhood was always on the go. It was all I'm also seeing abuse, okay? I'm getting the sense that she could have been abused by a father figure, okay? Maybe a stepfather, because I'm getting that a lot. Stepfather. So I feel like I want to be clear with that. So I don't know why. Let's see. I feel like it was always on the move. They always had to move around. Her mother was not always stable. Okay. I'm seeing a female energy here, but I'm thinking is a male. You have the devil card here, which is Capricorn. Okay, there's a lot of things going on with this girl's child. I'm seeing addiction. I'm seeing toxic behavior, desires. I'm seeing abomination, forbidding things that you're not supposed to do. Okay, so I feel like this male figure here, a father figure here, has some sexual desires. It could be sexual desires of the opposite sex. It could be desires of addiction. It could be desires of pornography. I don't know, child pornography, whatever it is. I feel like it's a desire, and it could be sexual or addictive. Okay, there's some type of desire in the home. Okay, I'm going to say it again. I feel like she's been molested by her stepfather. Okay, molestation, desires in the home. This is her. This is a stepfather. Okay, these are toxic behaviors, desires, sexual desire. I'm hearing sexual desires. Okay. So we're gonna get to the nitty-gritty. We're gonna find this little girl. Okay, we're gonna find her. We are going to find where she is, and she's going to receive justice. She's here, actually. She's excited. We have the Hermit card here. So she might have Virgo in a chart or Earth sign in a chart. But I feel like She's spiritually inclined. This little girl, I almost get the sense of an angel. She was like a little angel. She was loved by so many, but so many also wanted her. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to simplify this without going in depth to you guys. She has one of those looks. It's like her look, okay? Something about her look calls in pedophiles, okay? Her look brings in wolves, you know, brings in unhealthy natures of people. I don't know why, because I feel like she's so beautiful that it draws this type of narcissistic people in, okay? Sadistic, psychopath, sociopath. Whew. But there was an abuse in the home. That's why she always spoke up. When you meet her, she's going to speak up. She was a very lively kid. She likes to play. When this molestation started, she was very outspoken. She became more outspoken. Okay, I'm seeing that here as well. So let's delve in. I feel like there could have been some. I feel like okay, I'm getting the sense this is her mother. Okay, I'm hearing a mother say that she's been doing research or she was researching something. I also feel like someone has been paying attention to this little girl. Okay, someone outside of the home. Okay, has been paying attention to this little girl because I'm seeing that here as well. I'm also seeing mind manipulation. Okay, you have the moon card here. This speaks about the Cancer. Okay, I think I'm hearing the name that starts with a D. Darian. Okay, I think Darian is a Cancer. There's certain things that Darian is doing behind the scenes in the home that's unhealthy for an adult to do. Okay, because I'm seeing that as well here. I almost want to say Darian is not to be trusted. Okay, I think Darian, if I remember correctly, is the stepfather's name. The Three of Swords here. Yeah, he's not to be trusted. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut this to chase because I'm trying not to be here too long. Because I already know what's going on. Okay, so what's going on in the home is that the father of this child and the stepfather and the mother had something going on. Okay, and when I say had something going on, I mean sexually, orgy, menage a trois. I feel like the mom is pregnant again now. Okay, but I'm just gonna stay right here. Menage a trois. This child was witnessing things that a child shouldn't witness at a very young age. This child was abused. This child was beaten. This child was punched to the head. Okay, growing up in that house, she was rushed to the hospital more than once. More than once, she was rushed to the hospital. She had a concussion. I don't understand. Okay, I feel like I'm getting a little emotional. So I don't know if it's an energy I'm tapping into right now that's giving me this emotion, but I'm getting like a lot of anger emotions right now because she didn't grow up in a peaceful environment. No, she grew up in a sexually kinky, provocative, explicit sexual behaviors in the home. Like she witnessed things that a kid should not. She was molested in that same place. So she don't have good memories in her home, even being 4 years old. She does not have good memories there. Okay? Because I'm seeing that. I'm seeing a child that wanted things to end. She wanted the molestation to end from Darian. All right? I'm going to tell you right now. Yes, the father knows. The biological father knows. Okay? Matter of fact, the biological father is the main one who orchestrated for these events to take place. So I'm going to give you guys a name. Whoever this girl's family is, I want you guys to tell the family where this child is. No, she's not alive. She's dead. Okay? If you guys are from Texas, Houston, Texas, I did war prediction yesterday. I did say something about children. Protect your children. I mentioned that. I mentioned Houston, Texas. I mentioned Chicago. I mentioned Georgia. I mentioned Washington, D.C. Okay. And it's ironic that as soon as I did this word prediction, someone inboxed me and was saying something about a kid. Okay. So if you're from Texas, if you know about Conroe, Texas, if you know about Sam Houston Park, okay, because I feel like they killed and they put in that stream, in that lake, wherever that water is in Sam Houston Park, okay. I feel like they're gonna have search teams, or they have searching teams, people who are going to search. She's there, okay, so they have to really look closer, okay. Sam Houston Park in Corone, Texas. I don't know Texas. I've never been there. You guys that stay in Texas would know this for a fact, okay? This girl was killed. The dead card, she's dead. This child was a sacrifice to a third way party, okay? This child was a sacrifice because someone here wants to be revengeful, finding out that this child might not be his. Another thing I'm seeing like three scenarios here, okay? One of them is the leader of an organization where there's child trafficking in Houston, Texas. If you go to Conroe, what's it called again? Conroe, Texas. It looks very sophisticated. There's areas that it looks very sophisticated. It looks like nothing but veterans stay there. It looks like, it's nice looking and organized and clean, and from what I'm seeing through this vision. But there is child trafficking in Houston, Texas. If you didn't know that, well, now you know. Okay? There is a leader of an organization that have been watching this little girl. They've been paying attention to this little girl since she's been born. Okay? And there was an offer of money here on this child's life. It almost happened, okay, but it did not succeed. It almost happened more than once. When she went to the hospital and had a head trauma, because I'm seeing her being in the hospital and she had a head trauma, or half of her head was cut off, or something happened to her head, because I'm feeling like part of my head is open, okay? And I feel like they are operating my head, my skull, trying to see. It's almost like I'm an experiment, okay? I'm seeing that very vividly. So I don't know if they use these kids for experiments, okay? I don't know if this child trafficking is for different use than what we think, okay? Because I'm hearing experiments. I'm hearing sexual abuse, child pornography, okay? Those are the things I'm hearing when I tap into her energy. So I'm also hearing that the kids are used as guinea pigs. If you don't know what guinea pigs are like your testing objects, experimentals. When you go to a scientific lab and they're doing experiments on people to see how something works, okay? You get my drift here? Okay. Because I feel like there's experimentations in some of these things as well, to figure out how somebody's brain works, how somebody mental works here, okay? So they went into her brain to see how her brain works. Okay, she has had concussion. Oh my goodness. See, when I try to do these things, I try not to involve my emotions and just trying to read it like I'm looking at it from afar. But it's a little girl and I'm a mother, and this is very sad, okay? That young kids are being used in this form. All right, but let me keep going. That was an experiment. And if you see when they did that experiment, when they opened her hair, the skull, she was never the same. If you noticed. You guys that have been following the stories, you guys could tell me better than you guys could tell me some things, you know, because I don't know this girl's life history, but I'm seeing an experiment done. They opened this girl's skull. Somebody had to do it. Somebody had to punch her head, took her to the hospital, knocked her off the chair, fell on the ground, took her to the hospital, okay, and they opened this girl's skull for experiments. I'm seeing like the right side went kind of numb after that surgery. She has not been the same since. Okay, let's move on. Now, because I really can't do this without even pulling cards, but I just pull cards because I love my cards. I just I love my cards. But some of these kids are used for experiments. Some of these kids are being cloned. If you don't know what cloning is a duplication of oneself. How do they do this? They use stem cells. All right. But let's move on. So now I'm going to ask this question. If she is in Coro, I don't know what it's called again. Conroe, Texas. Okay. Sam Houston Park. There's a lake. She's in the water. She's in the water. Okay. She was choked to death by her stepfather. She was strangled to die. Okay. By her stepfather. They killed her at the park. The park that they're telling you that she was at or they were at and they were ambushed is a lie. Whatever they're telling you, the news people or orchestrating to the news or saying to the news people are lies. Lies. Do not believe everything you hear on the news, my dear. Lies. You're going, if you watch their behavior, now I haven't seen, I don't watch the news, but I'm seeing their behavior patterns right here. I'm seeing a man who's covering his face with a hat on, red hat. He's guilty. I'm seeing a woman who's covering her face. She's guilty. And she's not crying. Now, I'm not saying there's no remorse for what she's done or there's no remorse on if okay, another evidence is that you're going to see a mark on somebody's forehead. Okay? And then I just heard Darian. All right? That's another clue. She was fighting for her life, but she's only 4 people. She's only 4. If they check her fingernails, hopefully that water did not remove the DNA. If they check her fingernails, they will find his blood. They will find evidence. Okay? It might be too deep for some of y'all, but the truth is not always sweet. The truth is not meant to be sweet. You know, the truth is just what it is, the truth. Now, what I want to know is that the father, the biological father, which she just told me is not my father. So, okay, so she says something about he found out that he's not the biological father. And that pissed him off. He went into a rage. Okay? But I see a man who orchestrated the death of his daughter, even if it's not biological or it is. Okay? And had a plan. But they're going to get caught. Y'all going to see. You guys will inbox me and say, oh my God, Cindy, Queen of Scorpios. Wow. Y'all going to be like, everything you said happened. All right? Because I feel like this girl wants justice for her death. I also feel like she's very sad right now. I did burn her candle. If you guys want to do something for her, you could burn her candle. But she has passed on. I'm just letting you know. When they find her, she has passed on. I almost want to say and resurrected. So, I told you she was special. She was very special. Very special. And when demons see light, they want to dim that light, okay? When you're an angel, you're going to attract a lot of damaged goods, okay? Again, when you look at this depiction of this card, you see a woman who's pregnant. Let me see if this camera could get, okay, there you go. You see a woman who was pregnant. When I see this, I'm seeing the mother. The mom is pregnant again. And guess who the mom is pregnant by? Craig. She's pregnant by Craig Davis. Okay? All right. That was interesting. Look at that. 10 of Pentacles, all for money. You know the energy I'm getting too? I'm getting energy of someone that's giving birth to a child to gain money. Okay? I'm getting the energy of somebody could be screwing a higher up, a leader of an organization. Okay? I almost want to say this has been done millions of times. We just didn't catch on. People are not catching on. People are not catching on. Because I'm seeing mothers who are giving birth and getting reimbursed. Mothers who are giving birth to kids, selling their kids. Selling their kids to organizations in Houston, Texas. What is going on? This is pissing me off. What the hell? Okay. All right. Let's move on. Yes. I'm seeing parents there. I'm even seeing sperms. I'm seeing parents having babies to gain money. And I'm not saying food stamp. I'm not talking about Medicaid. I'm not talking about cash. Whatever that is, thing is, that cash thing they do for the government, that they help people that are unfortunate. I'm not talking about that kind of stuff. I'm talking about getting paid. Give me this baby. I'm going to pay you such and such. You're going to carry the baby for 9 months. When you give birth to this baby, bring the baby to me at a certain age. And we're going to help you erase the evidence and all that stuff. So I'm seeing a lot of corruptions in Houston, Texas, my people. I don't know who lives in Houston, Texas. If you do, you could comment below and let me know what's going on, because this is a lot. This is a lot. This is a lot. Because she's telling me a lot right now that's going on in Houston, Texas. Okay? Especially Houston, Texas. She's making that very clear. Houston, Texas. Conroe, whatever it's called. Conroe, Texas. Especially. Okay. King of Pentacles. I'm telling you, this lady is pregnant again. Let me tell you something. Another thing I'm seeing here is DCF. I'm seeing states. Okay. I'm seeing a civil activist here. I'm seeing government officials. Okay. All this for money. This girl's life was taken for money. Having special babies and getting paid. Having kids and getting paid for rituals, for sacrifice. Look at that. Getting paid off of kids. Having kids and getting paid. Experiments. I said that earlier. Experiments. Experiments. What are our people coming to? Oh my God. Be mentally manipulated by the system. But Judgment Day is coming. Okay. I'm going to pray to ensure that every last one in Conroe, Texas, that has anything to do with this kids getting missing and experiments and all this stupidness, that it comes into justice. If I have to take that to God myself, I will. This is just sad. Being in orgies and stuff, doing things behind the scenes for fame and fortune. Fame and fortune. Again, Darian keep popping up here. Darian is being punished for what all three people did. It's not just him. It's Brittany Bowens. It's Darian. It's Craig Davis. But Darian is taking the fault for this, but don't be surprised he gets out soon. But let's move on. Or they pin all this on him. Look at that. Government, leadership, allegedly, for my safety, okay? Allegedly, but justice will be served. The little girl. I'm saying this again. I'm saying it again. Giving birth to a baby again, compensated for it. Giving birth to a child and being compensated for a child. Y'all need to watch your kids in Houston, Texas. Okay? Secrets, things happening behind the scenes. Okay? Things happening in leadership. Behind the scenes. Child trafficking. That's a major issue in Houston, Texas. Child trafficking. Okay? I told you someone was watching this girl for a long time. It's almost like they have this baby. They give birth to this child. And someone, they called handlers. Have you guys ever heard of handlers? Handlers? I don't know what that means. Handlers? I feel like handlers are people that watch. People that are like in the MK Ultra. People that like, they watch. They watch your movements. They watch where the kid is going, what the kid is doing. And report it back to the leader of this organization. Interesting. Look at that. Enterprise. Enterprise. Kids being the sacrifice. And they're celebrating. These people are celebrating. I almost want to say they've been doing this for a long time. Like, these people have been doing, I'm not talking about the parents of the kids. Maybe they're themselves too. But I feel like the organization, this organization have been doing this for a long time and nobody has gotten caught. And y'all wonder why these kids are just going missing for no goddamn reason. They're not going missing in vain. They're not going missing because you woke up on the poo, they just walked away. No, they get missing for a reason. Watch your children. The truth is going to come out about this enterprise. Conroe, Texas. The truth is going to come out. Houston, Texas, the truth is going to come out. Riverside, the truth is going to come out. So I just heard Riverside. Colorado, in Texas, the truth is going to come out. Those of you that live in Texas, you should know these places I'm calling out. I don't know them. I know Colorado is a state, but apparently they're saying Colorado in Texas. So the truth is going to come out. The truth will come out about this organization, what they're trying to create here, what they're trying to do, what they've been doing, the experiment. When I picked this card, the first thing I heard was experiment. Experiments. Okay? The truth is going, because of, let me, please, God, let me say her name right. Malia. Malia. Because of Malia, things are going to be revealed. More things are going to be revealed in Houston, Texas. I did my war prediction. I mentioned Houston, Texas is one big one. Everything is big in Texas, including child kidnapping, child trafficking, child pornography. Let's move on. For money. All this is for money. If I keep going out, you guys will still see the same thing. For money. Money. Look at that. Money. Okay. Spiritual manipulation. MK Ultra. Spiritual manipulation. Spiritual manipulation. These kids are being kid. When I see the full card, I think about the kids because kids are very innocent and they're just going with the flow. So to me, this is a kid. Spiritual manipulation. Look how this man putting his hand on this kid. Okay. Now, I think someone just asked me a question. Did you ask if the mother knows? Hell yeah, the mother knows. Hell yeah, the mother knows. She just put up a front for TV. Okay? She's just putting up a front for TV. They all putting up a front. I'm seeing a guy with a red hat on. I'm seeing another guy with a scratch on his face. And then I'm seeing a woman covering her face. They are all guilty. Guilty, guilty, guilty as charged. But they need to go search Conroe or Conroe, Texas, Sam Houston Park. Okay? If you guys are from Houston, Texas, you know what I'm talking about. Go find her in that lake. Go look for her in that lake. She's in the lake. May your soul rest in power, my dear. May you rest in peace, dear. Because this is so unfair to you and to others. So unfair and brutal. So I'm going to ask because somebody told me to ask. Is the mother involved with all of this? You know, as soon as I asked that question, the first thing I saw was the mother back being turned. The mother's back was being turned when I just asked that question. It was 3 of them. 3. The mother, Darian, Craig. All those 3 people. And a higher up, a leader of an organization that is in charge of kidnapping and child trafficking, allegedly. Okay? Allegedly. Okay? It is all a form of act. All a form of act. They could have been mentally manipulated to do such acts, but still, they are all involved. I don't feel sorry for nobody that's going around hurting kids. How can I feel sorry for you? I'm a mother. I'm a mother, man. 4 of Wands here. Again, in the home. 3 of them. Okay? 2 male and a female. Having orgies. Menage a trois. I don't know if they're trying to create babies or something here. Or 2 of them at the same time trying to make these babies. And giving birth to these kids. And selling it to the highest bidder in freaking Houston. And then coming on TV and saying, oh, I don't know what happened to my baby girl, my baby boy. I don't know what happened. You know what happened to your kid. You sold them to these people. Why were you out of town, Brittany? Okay, so somebody's saying she was out of town. Okay, give me 1 second. I just heard, why were you out of town, Brittany? To go get pregnant again. I'm just saying, I am just the messenger, okay? I just heard, why did you go out of town, Brittany? Why? You want to go get your compensation? You want to go get pregnant, impregnated again? I almost want to say incubus, okay? So there could be an energy of incubus here. Energy of succubus. If you don't know what incubus, succubus is, they are demonic spirits. They're only there to take from you, not to give. Okay? They're only here to take till you're dried off of everything. Till you have nothing left, not even life. That's what incubus spirits does. Okay? If I would say hi to all of you guys, hello, welcome. If you're a new subscriber, I thank you and appreciate you. Welcome to this reading. Hello, Price One. They have a 2 year. Is it a girl? Boy, is a 2 year old son? But I feel like they wanted that girl. That girl was precious. She was more precious than gold. Mother crying on the news. Because I keep seeing a woman covering her face. So I don't know how many times she's been on the news, but I see her covering her face. They want to be seen. And she allowing this man in suit and tie to talk for her. So I'm hearing this guy is an activist, a civil rights movement activist. So if you guys know about that, comment below. I don't watch the news, okay? Because I feel like the news is just sad. The stepdad is bisexual. He's fighting with his sexuality here. Okay? I'm seeing a very flamboyant, I'm seeing messing with a light-skinned flamboyant male here. Okay? Again, I'm hearing, she said, my father. The one that's supposed to be my father, my biological father. But it's not really her father, you get it? Because there's a man that gives his sperm. I don't want to go. Yeah. See, the angels, they bold. Let me tell you something. The angels are bold. The ancestors are bold. They will say it. But I'm like, Cindy, tread lightly. Okay? Allegedly, this is happening. Okay? For my sake. Right. So, what I'm seeing here, they're showing me something right now. There's a facility. Okay? This male goes to, okay, those of you that donate your sperm, be very careful of that. Those of these male figures that go and donate sperms and sell it for like $100 and something or $200, be careful of doing these things, okay? Because your sperm could be used to produce these children in order for them to be sold. It's almost like slavery again, but in a modern time slavery. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? Because that's what I'm seeing happening. Houston, Texas. Conroe, or whatever it's called. No disrespect to the city, no disrespect to the state. But I'm very annoyed right now by these situations. What's going on? It's very sickening. The stepfather is dealing with his sexuality. He's fighting against himself. He's bisexual. I just saw him kissing a light-skinned male with pretty eyes. I almost want to say pretty boy. He got color eyes. It might be a gray-colored eye, okay? I'm seeing gray-colored eye, light-skinned brother, okay? Someone here found out about this desire he has, okay? Someone found out about this desire he has. And they were going to put him on blast. He was ashamed of that too. So he snitched. Let me tell you something. People are going to create stories to make it make sense to you. You get what I'm saying? Like on the news, they're going to create stories. They're going to tell. If you all put 2 and 2 together and it doesn't equals 4, then there's something wrong. Where was the mother? First question I have is, where was the mother? Second question is, why were DCF in their home more than once? Because I'm hearing that. DCF came to my home. DCF was concerned, but they were not too concerned because they already know what was going on in Houston, Texas. Let me look at this comment. Interesting. Okay, Conroe is what? Rich land owners and farmers. I'm not surprised. I'm not from Texas, but they're giving me these names. Historia shit. Okay. If it doesn't make sense, it's not it. You got to watch somebody. When you ask someone a question and they can't give you the same answers every time you ask them that question, the story is bogus, man. This is premeditated murder. This is a premeditated orchestration at its finest. And he don't even know how to lie. He was so sloppy with his lie. He's so sloppy. They're telling him right now, you sloppy. You did it all sloppy. I could hear it. You did it all sloppy. You weren't supposed to get caught like that. You did it sloppy. You weren't supposed to do it like that. The leader of the organization is telling him that, like, now you're on the news. You're all over the news. We ain't got no reason but to put you in jail. To make it look like, okay, at least we're trying to take care of the situation. Let me tell you, all these things are orchestrated. All this is fabricated. The camera, the angle of the camera, what direction it's pointing at, where they should face, what should come out to the news. Remember, it's someone that runs the media in the pyramid. It's someone that runs the media. It's an organization that runs the media. What you said, hun? They found his car in mall parking lot. Is it a Nissan? Is it a gray car? I'm seeing Nissan gray car. They just showed me. Okay. A Nissan Altima gray. 2000 and... Let me stop. I think it's gray or ash, one of those, because it looks almost like silver. Okay, but that was all a plan to make it look like, you know, somebody actually did that, but where in fact they were all in cahoots with each other. They all know. The only thing Brittany did not know is that the affair he was having with the father, Craig Davis. Okay, that's the only thing that Brittany was shocked about. Okay. Let me tell you something. People have to be careful of what they do for money. Money is not everything. Money might bring you momentarily happiness. Okay, but if the happiness does not start from within your core system, your core vibration, your root chakra, you know, then you're not, it's not happiness. It's momentarily. It's what you're allowing to create happiness for you. You're supposed to be happy within, you know, like you wake up every day and you're like, I'm up, I'm alive. That should make you happy. You see your kids alive every day. That should make you happy. You're progressing in life. That should make you happy. You have your business. You got your own home. You have your own car. That should make you happy because you're stabilizing yourself. You're getting your shit together. But not at the expense of our children. I'm a mother and I'm speaking low right now, but I'm infuriated. I am fuming with fuel. Like, I'm like, what? Even the information that the angels are telling me, I'm like, what? And Mother's Day is tomorrow. I almost want to cry. Like, this is sad. Money. Money. She's a single woman. She's not, let me tell you something. She's not engaged to that guy. It's fake. She's not engaged to that guy, man. She's a single woman that found two guys that she could use to portray what she needed portrayed to the masses, to the media, to the news, to the people around the community. But you see how angels work. DCF kept coming, but DCF is not doing anything about it. DCF done came to their house more than several times, taking children away. Why do you think that? Because DCF ain't going to keep coming to a house if there's no issue with a child abuse. Or they don't have nothing. They negated their responsibilities. Again, this is allegedly. DCF, don't come for me. Different state, different jurisdiction, different subject matter. Different laws apply. Come on, man. Is this what we've succumbed to? you know, as human race. Oh, he has a silver car. Is a silver car? Hold on. Price one. Yeah. Is a silver gray car. Okay, good. Thank you for that information. Yeah, man. This is sad. Sad. And you look at it, they're getting paid. They're getting paid. They're getting paid. Divided in threes. Divided in Let me tell you, even when those kids are taken away, they're not taken away, man. They're not taken away. It's like they're taken away so it looked like DCF came and took the kids. No. They're taken away to go somewhere else. And when I say somewhere else, I'm not talking about the foster care either. Oh, she moved there from East Coast. Okay, what did she do in East Coast? Did she have another child that was missing? Did she have... If people have kids that are just going off missing, or DCF is taking these kids away, government is taking these kids, something is wrong with those pictures. Y'all got to use your intuition and tap in. I don't just buy words, I buy actions. Let your actions be the convincer, not your words. Bump your words. Your words could say anything. Yeah, everything is going to be revealed. So I want to see if she's going to receive justice. If all three of them will be caught in the system. She found out that he was having an affair with Craig Davis. I believe that's his name. Okay? Brittany found out. She did a research and found out something. There was something that was exposed. His sexuality was exposed. Variant sexuality was exposed. Okay? That's what happened. All this, why they did it, because I feel like somebody wanted to ask why. Okay? Someone is asking why they did it. They did it for money. Desperation, money. They feel like that's the best way they could stabilize themselves. Because life is just too hard. I almost cursed. I almost just cursed. But I'm just gonna try and keep this moving. Alright, will justice be served for Malia before I close this? Malia, is there anything else you want to say to the people? She just said Coron County will go down in flames. That's what she said. I didn't say it. I didn't say it. She said it. Coron County. I don't know if it's a county, but she just said Coron County is going to go in flames. Now, I'm not saying it's literally going to set on fire. Maybe that's what she means to, but I'm saying, when I say in flames, I'm saying like they're going to get caught. People's secrets will be revealed in Coron County. Because of a death, just like Nipsey. I'm not comparing to Nipsey, so nobody come here and shoot me. Just like Nipsey, when Nipsey died, he changed the world, right? People that didn't know about him start learning about him because he was the Messiah, he was the Savior, it was Jesus Christ. There's Jesus Christ all amongst you. You all just don't know. Okay? And just like her, Maleah is also portraying the same thing. I almost want to say she was an angel living in the house full of demons. Do you get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Okay. So let me do my Bernie Mac impression. I feel like Bernie Mac want to speak. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Oh, he just said something. I'm not going to repeat that. I'm going to leave it for when I do Bernie Mac reading. He just confessed who killed him. But let's move on. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Bernie Mac, come back another day. This is Maleah's reading, please. She said Coron, Texas is going to go downhill for everything. Okay, for everything they've done to these kids. Houston, Texas. There's going to be a lot of media focus. Don't be surprised you start seeing things come out about Houston, Texas. Mark my words, after tonight, even after I did that word prediction, this case came up. So, do not be surprised there's more things that's going to be revealed about Houston, Texas, and Coron County. and Colorado and Riverside. Okay, there's another park, Sam Houston Park. Yeah. All right. Yes. Didn't I say things are going to be revealed? That's going to embarrass people that's in this business. This is going to shake their house up. This is going to shake the state up. You see that fire all the way down there? If the camera zoom in, you will see the fire, right? You see that fire? You see it? Okay. She has spoken. She has spoken. She has spoken. Justice. Justice will be served in our honor. Okay? Justice will be served. There's already battle right now for her. People are fighting for her. Ancestors are fighting for her. The angels are fighting for her. Heaven is fighting for her. Okay? Her mother's money is going to be cut out. No longer will she be able. That would no longer be her means of money or financial stability there. She needs to go work, go get a real job. She's going to be locked up. I'm seeing the mother being locked up. Okay? You heard it here first. All right? The mother is going to be locked up. Not just him. The mother too. They're going to get caught. I said it. This organization is going to complete its cycle. Its cycle. The world is going to hear about this. It's going to come out in the news. It is going to come out in all platforms. Bloggers are going to be talking about her. Okay? Bloggers, psychic readers, mediums, shamans, Iphis, high priestess. Okay? People are going to be doing things to change things around, to change the fortune of things in this girl's life. These people are going to jail. All three of them. Craig Davis, Darian Vance, Brittany Bowens. Mark my words. Okay, something is coming to full circle. I keep saying Darian. Death. Are they going to kill him in jail? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, is she trying to... Give me 1 second. I almost want to say she was murdered. She was murdered at home. My mom was not there. She was murdered at home. Is that what you're trying to tell me, Maleah? Do you mean home like Texas home, or you mean like your residency where you stayed with your parents, and you mean that home? She was strangled to death. I think I said that already. She was strangled to death. Suffocation. That's how the parents were able to pay for that house. Whatever house they were staying in, that's how they were able to afford that house. Or if they moved to a new location, that's how they were able to afford that house. I won't be surprised if she moves. If Brittany moves. Brittany. Yeah, she crying right now. I'm seeing her crying right now. Look. She crying. Oh. Fake tears. Bring my child back to me. Bring my child home to me. But it's fake tears. She's a good actor. She should try for acting. Because this woman looks convincing. She's crying to protect her legacy. She's crying to protect what she's built. She's crying to protect the secret of what she already did. But I feel like this child was killed at home. I feel like she was taken to Conroe, Texas, Sam Houston Park, and she was put in that lake. Okay? So you guys could, if you guys want to help these people, if the community cares, then the community would go to this place, Sam Houston Park, and look for this girl in the lake. That would be where to look for this girl. Okay? That's where you're going to find this girl's body, because when there's no body, there's no evidence. You get it? But when there's body, It shows evidence. All right, but everything is rigged though, so it's like you don't even know what to trust these days. All right, I'm gonna leave it here. If Malia has anything else she wants to say later on, she's going to come back to me and say, and I'm gonna do a part 2. Okay, but for now, you all stay blessed. Hello to everyone. If you're just not joining us, welcome, but I'm leaving. Okay, Malia, may you rest in power. I'm praying that you gain peace at this time and justice is served in your honor. Okay, she said pull out 4 more cards. Okay. I'm trying to leave. She's like pull out 4 more cards. Okay, pull out 4. Okay, so I'm seeing something happening here. Someone being cut off. Did they use knife on you or something? Okay, so she's saying pull it out because I want you to see the victory. We're going to have victory in the community. There's going to be victory for so many families in the community. That's what she's saying. Victory. Victory. Because of what they're doing to the children in Texas. So that's why she wanted me to pull that out. A lot of homes, a lot of community. There'll be closure and clarity. Victory. This is her. She's grown up. This is what she would look like. Victory. This is how she's sitting on the other side. Sitting nice. Victory. Okay? I'm seeing victory. So she just told me they cut open her heart too. So not just the head, but her heart. So I'm seeing the heart pump. Oh my God, please don't tell me they did this while you were alive. Oh my God, please, no. No, 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 no. So that's very graphic. You sure you want me to tell people this? That's very graphic. So she was tied down. Oh God. She was tied down, okay? Her mouth was closed with a tape. She was tied, both of her hands were tied and her legs. She was screaming, so you had to put tape on her mouth. And he raped her. Darion raped her. And she went into she lost consciousness. She lost consciousness. I feel like I'm being choked and I can't breathe. So she was strangled to death. I'm trying my very best to say this without crying, because what I'm seeing, it's not something for the faint at heart. You know, it's not easy. It's not fun. It's not good. It's brutal. It's graphic. Blood everywhere. Cutting organs open. Getting organs, putting in the cooler. When he emptied her out, he took her. He took her to the lake. Sam Houston Park. It was cold. And he threw her in that water. He threw her in that water. She was already dead. She was already gone. Oh my goodness. I didn't want to see that. I was trying so hard not to see that. I was trying so hard not to want to see that, but she showed it to me. Like, look, this is what happened to me. Like, this man not only abused me throughout my life, being in the house, this man also killed me. They put it all on him, though. They put it all on him. But it was three of them. It was all three of them. She just wanted to say that, how she died. So when they find her, she's gonna be missing some organs. This is showing them cutting her open with the knives. Darian. Okay, is that it? Can I go now? Because that was really sad. That was really sad. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. May you transcend higher. Will you come back to this earth again? Will you come back? Okay. She said, sure, I'll come back, but I have to come back in a better home. I have to come back at a better place. Not in Texas. You don't have to go to Texas. You could go anywhere you want to go. So it feels like I'm having like a regular conversation with her because she's just talking to me like, you're welcome. Okay, is there anything else you want to say? She said, no, get some rest. Because I was supposed to come back and do free reading tonight. I don't even know if I will be able to do that. Oh, YouTubers. Okay, so I'm going to get out of here. Thank you, Malia, for sharing your story to the people. Me and others are going to ensure that there's victory, which I already see. That there's victory in your case, that this opened doors to a lot of cobwebs that have been hidden for years and years. 10 years this has been going on. 10 years this has been going on. For 10 years. And people have been blinded by the truth. You know? So I'm just going to end it here. Malia, thank you again. Thank you everyone who joined me tonight. If you're a new subscriber, welcome. I don't think any reading is surface here, so welcome. My readings are in depth, even if I don't want to go. They were like, no, we're taking you. Okay, so thank you all for joining me. I appreciate you all. Thank you, Price One, because I seen you a lot. Price One, good stuff. Hey, good stuff. I haven't seen you in a while. Thank